Hello there, Mr. Referee. A ninja referee, he just sneaks on in. Okay, we had an awful lot of fun in the first act, and the second act, it's gonna get serious. Now, one of the most popular wrestlers in Rise is your boy Boris. We all love Boris. I really enjoyed seeing what Boris was doing during the World Cup. We all loved that World Cup potato, didn't we? But this could be the last time we ever see Boris. Without further ado, this is a loser leaves town match. Set for 1 fall, 1 submission, 1 knockout. To determine a winner, can I have the first combatant to the Rise Arena?
SummerSesh continues, and as Jason Santiago said, loser leaves town. Whoever loses this match is gone from Rise, and I can't say it would be a great loss if Martin Kirby, only a few months into his debut, was to be gone from Rise. With the greatest respect to Martin Kirby, an incredible performer, really hasn't endeared himself to the Rise faithful.
He's after his opponents.
There is no denying the fan support of the Russian Wrecking Ball. Boris Koslov, is he walking to the Brunel Social Club ring for the final time? A devastating turn of events would probably befall the bar if Boris was to be sent packing from Rise thanks to Martin Kirby. But these two cannot exist in Rise at the same time. You can't have somebody as sober and serious as Martin Kirby and as ridiculously wild and vodka powered as Boris. It's like oil and water. One of them's got to go. One of them's about to go. Rise faithful love Boris Koslov, and Boris Mania is spreading far and wide from the Kremlin. He is making a name for himself, not just here in Rise, not just across the north of England, but across the British wrestling scene. Everybody's talking about Boris. But over the ring, a competitor from World of Sport on ITV1, a million miles away from where we are right now, Martin Kirby. Very much a household name thanks to ITV1, but then so was Kem from Love Island. Read into that what you will. Bell sounds, away we go. Loser is gone from Rise. Boris Koslov and repping the Social Order. Martin Kirby, collar and elbow tie it with Boris. Oh, and both men, an intense tie-up to start things off. Martin Kirby is well-travelled as a performer. You will have seen him, no doubt, at many other wrestling organisations across the UK and across the country and across the world at that. This is a first time for Rise, here in the Brunel at least, to see Martin Kirby in action. He's up in there against the premier Rise performer. There is nobody in that Rise locker room that has the support of the Rise faithful, quite like the Russian Wrecking Ball the Kremlin's favourite wrestler, Boris Koslov. Centre of the ring, wrist lock action from Boris, and Kirby rolling through. Kirby, a well-rounded technical wrestler, very much in an element he's unfamiliar with here in the Brunel Social Club. Boris has got to have one eye on the back of his head as well, because as we've seen throughout the night, S.O.B.E.R are very much present and correct. Although I do believe Danny O'Doherty may be getting his back iced at the moment after that tumble out of the ring earlier on. Even so, Boris is very aware that S.O.B.E.R are here. He needs to be focused on that and focused on Martin Kirby all at the same time. Strong start for Boris. And Kirby, a technical masterclass, only appropriate that Martin Kirby representing World of Sport, where you would have seen this style of wrestling. Oh, Boris with a hard kick to the shoulder of Kirby. Boris having to fight his way out from a technical excellence showcased by Martin Kirby. Kirby looking for a bow and arrow, perfectly applied as well. I think this may be the most wrestling we've seen at Rise all night. This is the glory of watching Rise live. We've got a cover! No, this is the glory of watching Rise live. We had Big Joe and a hedge trimmer less than 10 minutes ago. We've now got a bow and arrow lock and a World of Sport showcase. Takedown by Boris Koslov. Olympic-style Greco-Roman hold. Showing Martin Kirby that he may be vodka-powered, but he's got technical excellence in his bones as well. Roll through and a beautiful arm drag takedown. He has got Martin Kirby in a very, very awkward position here, but Kirby with that leg extension, managing to break through. Across the ropes, and here comes Boris rolling through. Another arm drag takedown. Boris putting on a clinic. Last time the words Boris and clinic were in the same sentence together, it was after a very, very heavy night on the vodka. Kirby rolling through. A hush has descended over the Rise faithful as we're watching a wrestling classic. Russian leg sweep into a cradle for a 2 count. Some amazing technical prowess being shown by Boris Koslov. No doubt the moves he taught Vladimir Putin. And look at this, bending that hand all the way back. You're going to struggle to hold a panda pop with a hand broken like that. Oh, and Boris is keeping it simple. He's just going to break the fingers of Martin Kirby. Heavy shoulder to shoulder from Boris Koslov, who is in charge of this match now. But Kirby firing through, Irish whip across the ropes. Historic cradle by Boris Koslov. Immediately back up. Oh, he's looking for a body slam there. Missed it. Both men jockeying for position in this match. Koslov rolls away. Big Russian boot to Kirby. Following it up with a belly-to-belly suplex. Is that going to be enough? No. Quite a wrestling showcase from Boris Koslov and Martin Kirby. I thought that Boris would come out of this swinging like a windmill, but he's playing the game. He's playing Kirby's type of game. Neck breaker by Boris Koslov. It's going to be so much on the line. This match will change the landscape of Rise. If Martin Kirby loses tonight, then he's done. And that's a major player in S.O.B.E.R. Arguably the guy that got Danny O'Doherty clean will be gone from Rise if Boris has his way. And that could be enough. No, it's not. But if Martin Kirby was to get the win over Boris Koslov, what does that mean for Rise? That's like losing a piece of the furniture in your house. That's like losing like an important family memento. Boris Koslov is Rise, and if Boris was to go, I don't really want to fathom it. So instead, I'm just going to be slightly biased and pull for Boris, who's on that second rope, and Kirby takes a powder. Kirby can see Boris once again getting on the offense. Buying himself some time, ducking into the Rise faithful. Boris Kozlov's going to follow him though. Boris isn't giving Kirby any time to rest up. And they are heading straight to the bar, where everybody knows your name. Funny to see Kirby heading towards the bar. Don't think I've ever seen that before. Boris taking the fight out into the Brunel. They might be in the car park before too long. Boris bringing it back towards the ring. He knows, as much as he'd love a ruck in the car park, he knows he has to get that 3 count in the centre of the Rise ring. There's no other way to do it. If he wants Martin Kirby out of his life, he needs to get it done in the ring. Kirby saw that Russian missile coming from the second rope, dropping Koslov on his head. Martin Kirby has clearly scouted Boris Koslov. He knew that that Russian missile shoulder block was coming. He pretty much ditched the nukes. Rise faithful making their opinions of Martin Kirby very well known. As he continues to put the boot to Boris Koslov. Everywhere you go in wrestling, particularly across the north of the country, you will see Martin Kirby. He's been a big part of many promotions and many organisations. He's still very new here at Rise. And whether you like or not his sober lifestyle, his arrogant streak, he has been impressive against Boris Koslov. Cover and a count, just a 2. Martin Kirby would love to get a big win in the column for S.O.B.E.R. They've had a bit of a mixed bag of a night. Sean only losing to Boys to Men earlier on. They did manage to deny Big Joe the Rise Hardcore title in the Open Challenge. Just a 2 count. Martin Kirby just arrogantly stomping the head of Boris Koslov. He does not want to anger the vodka-powered Russian wrecking ball. Boris fighting back those heavy, heavy punches. Rocking Martin Kirby into the corner. Boris fighting back. Kicks, punches. Straight out of Russia. And a huge face-washing boot to the face. Just 2. Kirby kicking out. Oh, and Kirby now calling for timeout. Kirby looking for a break. No breaks in Rise. I don't know whether you get that at World of Sport, but you won't get that at Rise. We don't even break to go to the bar. Oh, and Kirby now standing on the back of the head of Boris. Just like that, Martin Kirby, one quick move, he's back in control of this match. Snap, suplex, float over. It's gonna be no. Martin Kirby now digging. Oh no, now Martin. Martin, there's a few things you don't do. You don't pee in the wind. You don't tug on Superman's cape. And you don't wear Boris's hat. No, oh dear. I have a feeling that may come back to haunt him when Boris watches the tape. Pure strength by Kirby with a backbreaker on Boris Koslov. Koslov kicking out at 2. And the Rise faithful are all over Martin Kirby. A lot of them, you can see, making sure Martin Kirby knows that he's #1 in their book. Using fingers, mainly. And Kirby says he loves you too. Oh, and a slap to the face of Boris. Martin Kirby just toying with Boris. I don't think this is a good idea. Last time this happened, you just fired him up. And Boris is getting stronger. Boris is getting harder. Boris is punching stronger. Boris is fighting back. Roll through and a huge Russian missile shoulder block. And Koslov is powered up. Clothesline in the corner. Russian missile. No failure to launch this time. Kirby rocked out of the ring, and here comes another. Through the ropes and into the Rise faithful. Boris Koslov and Martin Kirby charging into the Rise faithful. And it's just a 2 count. Koslov just threw everything at Martin Kirby. And Kirby kicked out. Boris has got to dig even deeper now. Off the ropes he goes, looking for that spine buster. Distraction into Guri, and Kirby firing back and walks straight into a spine buster from deep down in the Kremlin. 2 counts. Koslov looks exasperated. What has he got to do? Boris Koslov have pulled out some of his huge, greatest hits. But Kirby's still standing. Both men back and forth, jockeying for position. Either side of the ring. Koslov whips Kirby through. Kirby gets the feet up. Look at that quick roll through into a neck breaker. Incredible ring presence by Martin Kirby. You can't deny it. Kozlov's denying him a 3 though. And now it's Kirby's turn to take a moment and go, what do I have to do to beat this guy? Kirby is willing Boris Koslov to get back to his feet. He's looking for that running kick, and Koslov caught him in a backbreaker. And here we go, the Cossack leg drop. Kirby is a long way from the ropes. Oh, Kirby just makes the ropes. Boris getting in the face of the referee. Boris was adamant that Kirby tapped out there. Kirby did reach the rope, super kick, oh, and down goes the ref. You can count to 300, there's no referee, Boris. And oh, look at this. It's B.A. Rose, and that hired gun from S.O.B.E.R, and Danny O'Doherty's there as well, directing traffic. S.O.B.E.R once again intervening in Rise matches, and Boris having to fight from underneath to clear out B.A. Rose. Out you go, Rose. Oh, but now Danny O'Doherty's in the ring. Danny's got a neck brace on. Danny, who took a terrible spill earlier on from Big Joe. He's in a bad way. Oh my God, you might break his neck. How tragic would that be? Oh, and Kirby breaking it up. Insurmountable odds almost for Boris Koslov having to fight the whole of S.O.B.E.R. We need a referee out here because Kirby is taking full advantage of these shenanigans. How is Boris still going in this match? Kirby's looking for that final blow and Boris caught the foot. Rolling him back into White Russian noise. Are we going to see another one? Oh, and a low blow by Danny O'Doherty into Kirby's Dreamland. No! No, not like this! Come on now! Kick out Boris! And the Russian Wrecking Ball kicks out at 2! Kirby and Danny O'Doherty cannot believe it! The passion of Boris Koslov! Boris Koslov, the heartbeat of Rise, fighting for everything! And Kirby now might finish it off with a Sabre Bomb. No! White Russian noise! There it is! Good night, Kirby! 2 9/10. Boris can't believe it. The Rise faithful can't believe it. So Boris has got to get his head back in the game. Boris has got to go. He's got to think different. He's got to fight deeper. Kirby's got a tap now for sure. Kirby can't make the ropes. Oh, look at this. It's S.O.B.E.R. on the ropes. And the ref desperately trying to keep order. And they've been ejected from ringside. Great call by the referee. Back to being one-on-one. We've got Boris and Kirby one-on-one now.
Gentlemen, you have been ejected by the referee.
So we're back to level playing field. Boris Koslov, Martin Kirby, one-on-one. Loser leaves town. Loser is gone from Rise forever, and it's gonna be cut. Wait, inside cradle. No, no. What?
Your winner by pinfall, Martin Kirby.
Kirby with an inside cradle. Just pin Boris Koslov. And this means the unthinkable. Boris Koslov is gone. Well, you've got to believe, had it not been for Danny O'Doherty and the rest of S.O.B.E.R, this would have been Boris Kozlov's night.
What were you all chanting? Where were you telling me to go? Well, while I go back to first, Boris, why don't you F-off back to Moscow?
Martin Kirby.
You've got 5 minutes to get your belongings and leave the building. See you later, Boris Koslov.
And just like that, S.O.B.E.R has stamped the passport of Boris Koslov. He's gone from Rise. cannot believe how this has gone down. We are now looking at the final time we will see Boris Koslov in a Rise ring. An incredible effort by the Russian Wrecking Ball. But shenanigans from S.O.B.E.R. cost him his time at Rise.
Judge me where I'm from. You judge me who I am. I fucking love you for that. It don't matter. It don't matter who you are. It matters what you do. Who get where you from. All I can say, I'm sorry I failed you tonight. Rise is no longer my home. But thank you, all of you. Thank you.
Sobering words from Boris Koslov. And I have to actually disagree with Boris. Boris says Rise is not his home anymore. As far as I'm concerned, Rise will always be Boris's home. But for now we say goodbye to the Russian Wrecking Ball, who put in one hell of an effort against a hell of a performer and an entire team of S.O.B.E.R do-gooders. Thank you for everything, Boris Koslov. Thank you for everything.